Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Brenna. I own Brenna M Co. And today we are headed off to Little Falls, Minnesota for a market. If you didn't watch the vlog before this, it was me prepping for it within 24 hours of having a massive launch. Everything is packed away in the car as well as the trailer. We are taking my mom's truck, or Durango SUV, and if you want to know that story, let's just say my car is in the shop and Cole took my rental because I can't pull a trailer with rental. So I had to borrow my mom's car. And my mom has Cole's car. You can hear the full story in the vlog before this. But it is 2 o'clock. This is the time that I wanted to head out by, which is absolutely perfect. We have about a 2.5 hour drive to Little Falls before we can start setting up. We can set up at 5 o'clock, and I think we have to be done by 8 or 9. Can't remember exactly. We're going to go pick up Maddie because she's coming with me for the weekend, so let's go pick her up. Hey. Who's ready?
I am!
I get asked all the time how I hang my 9x1 banner, so I'm gonna show you guys. First things first, I just take a bungee cord. I honestly do not know how long this is, but it doesn't really matter. I take it and I go across on top, and then I bring it up around this bar, take it down and attach it there. Then I take my banner across, attach the bungee cord, bring it across like the other side, bring it around on top and attach the bottom one. Obviously you don't want it looking like this or else it's gonna flap away in the wind. Other bungee cord, move it here, bring it around the leg here, and then you come up, down, and then attach it to the top one. So let's go to the other side and do the same thing. Attach it here, bring it around the leg. You're gonna come up, down, really pull to get it on top. That's how you get it to make it look nice and tight, and it will stay on for the entire duration of your craft fair. Alrighty, y'all. I look rougher than I looked before I started this video, but we got done setting up at about 8-ish, 8:15, 8:30. And we started setting up at 5. Wow, my hair's real crazy. We started setting up at 5. I don't know how it took us 3.5 hours. I think it's mostly because I was like, I don't know where to put anything. I was not expecting to be up against like an actual wall. And that kind of changes things. Changes the layout, changes the flow that I want. But on the bright side, I'm on an end. So if need be, I can just scoot on over to the spot next to me. But Maddie and I picked up Chipotle for dinner. We just got into our room and hey, Brenna in the mirror. We have a jacuzzi in our room. I've never had a room have a jacuzzi. Cassie, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry about Bismarck. She'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, we are just going to eat our Chipotle. We are starving and going to bed after this tennis match. We've been watching tennis all day. On the road here, we are watching Sinner versus Draper, right? Mm-hmm. Draper. And Sinner won, of course. And then right now, Tiafo and Fritz are playing. So we need to watch that until it's done and see who's going to play Sinner in the finals. Sorry, I'm a really big tennis fan. I love tennis, and I think I got Maddie hooked on tennis now. So, did I, Maddie? Did I get you hooked?
Yes.
Alrighty, on that note, we will see you guys bright and early at 5 a.m. Yeah, because it starts at 8, and we are 20 minutes from where the booth is, and I want to make sure I have enough time to get coffee and an hour. I want to get there an hour before it starts to finish everything. We finished everything, but you know what I mean. All right, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys. It is currently 7:30. We got to the booth about 7, which is perfect. We left the hotel at 6:15 to go get coffee. We got Caribou, and I ended up getting the vanilla white mocha. It's pretty good. This weekend we have a single booth because I didn't know how it was gonna go, and I'm regretting not getting a double right now, but we're making it all work. I think the setup is good. I like it. Maddie helped, of course. But here is the booth setup for this weekend. So we have Brenna M Co banner on this front side, and then if you come around, I have my other banner right there. And so we have the mystery bags. I'll show you guys those in a little bit. Sun catchers and car air fresheners are on this side, and then we have one of my C racks. We have the crochet flowers in front with the 2 shelves and another C rack, and then I just have one more rack of apparel here. For this, we did squish all of the apparel onto these racks, so hopefully that doesn't do us harm, because I know when people see like a lot more stuff throughout, they're more likely to come in, but you'll see we barely had room in the back because of this large building. But here's one of my shelves. I have the tote bags on here with some of the embroidered hoops that Michaela makes for craft fairs. And then I did bring the puff flower mirror kits. I don't know how they're gonna do, but I just put them down there because honestly, it's okay if they don't sell. More of the embroidered hoops. I have only 2 left of the trucker hats, and the hanging card charms are with it. Zipper pouches, koozies, and more mirror kits. And then to the right, we have all the stickers, the mystery bags, which this whole entire box is full of mystery bags. We have the puff flower carbon buddies, more of the embroidered hoops. They turned out so good and came in just in time before I was leaving. And I have one lonely hanging plant. I did forget to tell you guys last night that I actually met 2 subscribers while setting up. I can't for the life of me remember their names, and I feel so bad, but I know one of them is down this road that I'm on, so I'll go check them out later. And then the other one is like right there, like a little skip on over there, so I'll go see how she's doing. But I did end up making a sale to the one that's just a skip over. She got one of the trucker hats, and then she also got a Heart of Gold crew neck. So we already made our first sale of the weekend. I also forgot to show you guys that I did make a new sign. It no longer has a footprint on it. But yeah, I'm ready for the day. It officially starts at 8 a.m. but there is people already shopping. I'm pretty sure people have been shopping since 7 a.m. And when I say this is a big craft fair, it's giant. It's literally the entire town. I kid you not. There's over 600 vendors. It's crazy, but I'm hoping this weekend goes so good. We're done at 6 o'clock tonight, and then it's Chinese food. I forgot to show you guys my outfit, but wear my Air Forces, jean shorts. I have the Boat Love Yourself crew neck on, but I also have a white tank top on under. It's just chilly out this morning. It's about like 55 degrees. So I'm so glad that I packed for the weather. As a joke, by the way. Also, I forgot my crochet hooks at home. Brought a bunch of yarn, just didn't bring the hooks, so I'm gonna be hopefully not bored today because I got Maddie. But it is only 7:51. We haven't made a sale so far. We've been here today, but I'll keep you guys updated. It's 8:13. We just made our first sale of the day, and it was for the sticker deal. It's such a good deal. You guys should do it if you have stickers. But people are just kind of walking by. Normally mornings are never good for me, but I mean it's a Saturday morning, but I still don't really do good on mornings because it's not really like my crowd. But not bad. It's cold out though. I'm freezing.
It's really cold.
Thank you, Pam, for leaving a blanket in your car, or else we would be very cold this morning. Okay, so I was riding around trying to find pants because I'm cold. And Maddie texts me and she's like, you have someone here that wants to meet you. So I, hurried on back. And I'm in another subscriber named Corey. Corey, it was so nice to meet you. You truly lifted my spirits up so much. You have no idea. Again, you guys, whenever I meet you guys, I just feel like very starstruck, so I never know what to say. But it was so nice meeting you, Corey. I hope this weekend goes amazing for you as well. They are a vendor, so that's fabulous. And yeah, it made my morning, and it's only 8:53. But Corey did buy the Always Tired tee, the It Gets Better crew neck, as well as the mushroom tote. And then I made another sale after Corey. It was an older woman, and she got an embroidered hoop of Michaela's. I think it was just the all flowers one. And after that sale, then I sold a sunflower. So today is off to a pretty good start, and I'm gonna go back and try and find some pants. Here is your 10 a.m. check-in. I just had 2 orders, well, sales. One was for the Love Yourself Boat crew neck, which I actually cut the bottom of mine. Highly recommend. And then the other one was for an overstimulated tee, and she also got the overstimulated crew neck. So far today we've had a total of 8 transactions, and then I can't remember how much my booth fee was. I want to say $280 or $380, but whichever one it is, we did end up making that back so far, and it's only been 2 hours, so going pretty good. But I will keep you guys updated, and hopefully we make at least expenses back today. Here is your 11 o'clock check-in. So far we've had a total of 19 transactions, and we have made back the booth fee as well as the hotel. Yeah, as well as the hotel. So all we need to do now is just my estimated that I'm going to spend on gas and my estimated that I'm going to spend on food. And then yeah, the rest is profit. It has been pretty slow. Like, people are kind of like starting where I am and start walking, and they will never come back unless they're going to their car like 4 hours later. But it's been going good so far. I just wish I wasn't at like the beginning. I wish I was at like the middle beginning, but that's okay. We live and we learn, and if I end up doing it next year, maybe I'll reach out and say, hey, is there any chance like I could be in this spot? Because it doesn't hurt to ask. The least that they're gonna do is say, no, sorry. But that's the check-in for now. It's warming up just like a bit more, so a little bit chilly. But overall, having a pretty good day. So I will see you guys soon. Alrighty, so here is another update. It is currently 12 o'clock and we officially hit our daily goal for the day, which is super exciting because we still have about 6 hours left of this craft fair and it's starting to warm up a bit more, which makes me very excited. I have been decently cold. There are regrets on wardrobe choices today, but it's alright. We are still thriving, having some fun, and we've had a total of 34 transactions so far today. Alright guys, Maddie and I are just eating our lunch. If you didn't see my last market vlog, I told you guys about like my little trick of grabbing like the salad kits from a local grocery store and just mixing it up in the bag and eating that for lunch. It's so refreshing. I am actually eating a pepperoni pizza one. Like it said pizza. I don't know. It tastes pretty good. I like it. Maddie, how is your salad?
My salad is super yummy.
What kind is it?
Like cherry almond something.
Interesting.
It's really good. I really like the cherries.
You like the cherries?
I love the cherries.
Okay, but you guys actually want an update. So it's currently 2:30. Can't remember if I said that at the beginning. But we've had a total of 49 transactions, which is so nice. And we are obviously over our daily goal. I'm hoping that we'll hit our, like, double the daily goal by the end of the day. That'd be nice. We're currently at 16. So I guess we will see. But I'm going to enjoy my pizza salad, I guess. And I'll update you guys sometime soon. Oh, it has also died down a lot, but I will see you guys a little bit later. The time is 4:10 and so far we have had 61 transactions and we've actually doubled our daily goal, which is very nice. It still has been pretty slow, but Maddie and I are passing the time. Maddie, we're passing the time by watching the US Open right now, of course. We have it on the iPad. Probably can't see it. That's pretty much what we're doing right now. Right, Mads?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hopefully it starts to pick up soon. I mean, we only have about 2 hours left of today, and I'm excited for Chinese food tonight. So hopefully, we'll update you guys one more time, or else I will see you guys sometime later. Alrighty, you guys, it is currently 5:57, so we have 3 minutes until we're done, and I don't expect to get any more sales today. But today we doubled our daily goal and added a little bit of extra, which is super nice. And it's always nice to be able to reach your goal and even to double it, as well as make expenses back, of course. And then in total, I had 68 transactions today, which I'm kind of surprised. And I feel like it was a lot of big items, like the spendier ones. I guess like for sales, it doesn't really seem like it. Maybe most of the time I sold the smaller ones, but still an overall good day. Our average order value for today was $34.54, so it is less than what it typically is. But our top 5 best sellers, in number 5 was the Love Yourself Bow crew neck. In number 4 was the Overstimulated Tee. In third was the Mystery crew neck. And in second was the Overstimulated crew neck. And then coming in number 1 was the Sticker Deal. That one is always a top seller. I do get asked a lot if I leave my stuff inside my tent overnight, and I do. Pretty much every event that I go to always has security going around, making sure no one is going inside the tents, and so far I haven't had anything happen. You never know when it's going to happen. Maddie and I are going to go get some Chinese food, head back to the hotel, and it's going to be an early night for us because I'm exhausted and I'm tired, and I woke up at 5:30, which I think we're gonna be waking up at the same time because I kind of want to get here early since I'll have my trailer with me and we'll need to find parking. But I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys. Happy day 2 of the craft fair. This morning we got here about 7:30, but just sat in the car for a bit because I do have my trailer, so it's always harder to find parking and free parking. So we got here super early so that I was able to park on the street, literally right down the road from our booth, kind of by where that man is standing down there by the cars. And then we eventually came to the actual booth at 8 a.m. We just set everything out. We're ready to go, and it's currently 8:30. I'm a little bit exhausted, like a little bit tired, but I'm hoping today goes better than yesterday, or at least does the same. I'm hoping we hit our goal today, but I guess we will ultimately see later on. Here's a little update on how the booth is looking as well. I did mix some things around, move some apparel around to try and spice some things up this morning. So what I ended up doing was that I put the tired tees here and the bow crew necks and moved the skeleton ones back there. And then over here I moved the overstimulated tees to here and just some of the miscellaneous ones here that I only have a few left of, and then everything else is the same. Here is also what our flowers are looking like. I'm surprised flowers hasn't been that big of a hit this weekend because normally they sell pretty good. Here's to today, and hopefully it goes better than yesterday or else does the exact same. Here is today's outfit of the day. I'm wearing just a purple tennis skirt that I thrifted, my Air Force Ones, just a regular schmegular shirt from Old Navy, and this Lululemon dupe from Amazon. That's the fit. It is supposed to get up to low 80s today. Yeah, I'm talking to Maddie, obviously. So it's going to be a little bit hot out probably today. I'm a sweaty gal, y'all know. So all right, let's get today going. Hi guys, so it has been an hour since the craft fair has started today, and I made my first sale at about 9:50, and it was for a skeleton crew neck. And then a little bit after that, I think it was like 10 o'clock, I sold a like 7 flowers, so like a bundle of flowers, which was really cool. And then I just had another order or transaction for the sticker deals. So far it's only 10:09 and we have made 3 sales. Not bad, not great, but I think people are just starting to come now because obviously like church and stuff just got done. So I'll keep you guys posted, of course, throughout the day. Hi guys. Okay, so it is currently 12:20. And today has been, in my eyes, kind of bad. If you have stuff like me, like you're so used to doing like pretty decent, like pretty well, and so even though like today I'm at $300 in sales, some people look at that and like it's a lot, like it might be like more for them, but for me that's actually like a really bad day so far. And I've had about 9 total transactions. It's been a day, let's just say. I just think I would do better here if I had a double booth, because I feel like it's kind of like crowded and it doesn't look like a whole lot. And when I have a double booth, it looks like I have a lot more choices and like more spread out, so people can walk around and feel free to like actually like look at the products, because no one wants to be looking at products and have the person just like stare at them the whole time. At least I don't. But on the bright side, I did get an email literally 5 minutes ago, and this woman emailed me saying that she visited my booth yesterday and saw like some of my work, and that she organizes craft shows in the Twin Cities area and like would love to have my business at upcoming events, and that's pretty cool. So like that's another good reason on why to do craft fairs, because people who maybe organize craft fairs go to other events and they kind of like recruit and say, hey, if you're interested, I would love to have you here or have you apply or anything of that sort. So yes, this is my first year doing this one, and I did pretty decent yesterday, so I think I'm gonna come back next year and do a double booth, and then that will either decide if I'm gonna come back for a third year. But that is your update for now. As a little side note, the US Open Men's Championship starts in about 40 minutes, which I will be watching. And I'm about to make my lunch, aka my salad. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that I met another subscriber named Tiffany. She does crochet too, and she wants to get an embroidery machine, so we just got to talking a little bit, and she was so nice, so sweet. So thank you so much, Tiffany, for coming and seeing me and saying hi. And I forgot to also mention that Abby saw me on when I was talking yesterday, how I saw a subscriber on Thursday. Like I saw 2 subscribers on Thursday night. They were both here setting up. I can't remember the one name, but the one subscriber that does macrame and also a little bit of crochet, her name is Abby, and she's really sweet too. All the subscribers I've met are so sweet, and it still blows me away that people recognize me from social media and come and see me. It's so surreal. And I tell my dad about it, and he just does not believe me. So if you came and saw me at any event, comment down below. I've seen you in person. Alrighty, but I wanted to show you guys my little hack. So when I'm at craft fairs, I don't really like to eat greasy food too much because it makes my stomach hurt, and so I like to have something that's like fresh and just refreshing in general. And so I always go to a local grocery store and pick up a salad kit. Now, yes, some of these are like 4 servings per container or like 3 servings, so they're technically supposed to feed like 4 to 3 people, but these are just great lunches. And how I do it is I just cut off the top and dig for the add-ins. And you can bring a bowl if you want to do this in a bowl, but I just feel like that's just another thing for me to clean up afterwards, and I don't really feel like it most of the time. But I just add in pretty much all the additives and then all of the dressing as well. And then you take it, hold the top, make sure nothing gets out, and shake it. Alright, then once it's mixed, I still have the little chips. I'm doing the Southwest one right now from Walmart, but I just keep the chips out so then they don't get all gross and nasty, and then just shake that up again. People always stare at me whenever I do this. Alright, then you have your salad all mixed and ready to go. Okay, you don't need to do anything else. So then you cut it again so you don't get your hand all dirty. It's just like a cute little bowl to eat your salad out of. So good. I actually learned this trick from another vendor when I was doing a craft show, but she brought out like an actual bowl, and I was like, why don't you just do it in the bag? And then she did it in the bag, and it was a genius idea. But all right, I'm gonna eat my salad and watch the US Open, and I'll probably update you guys in a couple hours. We are done at 4, so we only have about 3.5 hours left. And then it's tear down and drive 2.5 hours back home. Hi guys, so it is currently Tuesday. It's been a couple days since I got home, and I wanted to wait to do this outro because I wanted to be able to have all my thoughts together and to go through them, because let's just say Sunday was very, very rough. So I'll pull up the analytics for Sunday, and on Sunday we ended up doing $445 in sales for 7 hours. That, to me, that's pretty bad. That's pretty terrible. That's a really bad day. And I know to some people that might be a fabulous, fabulous day for them at a market, but to me, it's not that good, because I sell apparel. I sell like a little bit more maybe expensive items than most. For example, when I did my Night of Bazaar, where I had all of my crochet stuff and only crochet stuff, and I did that is an amazing night. That's an amazing craft fair because I know that my crochet stuff is on the lower end. So that means that I made a lot of sales. Whereas when I make this, when I bring my apparel to craft fairs, to me, it is just not good. And second of all, I had to travel 2.5 hours there and 2.5 hours back. So that's about 5 hours of driving as well. On Sunday, we ended up having 15 total transactions, and our average order value was $29. Our top 5 bestsellers were in number 5, the Crochet Blue Tulip Flower, in number 4, the Crochet Yellow Tulip, in number 3, the Crochet Sunflower, and then in number 2, Crochet White Rose, and in number 1 was the Sticker Deal. Again, to me, in my business and the items that I sell, this was a pretty bad day. But let's look at the weekend as a whole. So we were just a little under making $3,000 in sales, and we had a total of 83 transactions. Our average order value was $33.54. And then our top 5 bestsellers were in number 5, the Always Tired Crew Neck, in number 4, the Overstimulated Tee, in number 3, Mystery Crew Necks. I actually sold 8 of these this past weekend. In number 2 was the Overstimulated Crew Neck. And in number 1 was the Sticker Deal. Now, as some of you guys may know, I have a little book here that I created that says Market Recap Book. And I write in, after all of my craft fairs, kind of what the craft fair was, the dates, whether I had a double booth or a single booth and what that fee was, the times and days that it was, how much I made, and if there was like a hotel involved, I'll put that in there, and then my total expenses. And in total, we ended up making at this craft fair $2,829.12 in sales. All right, that doesn't include the material cost or anything like that. And then in total expenses, I had $590.65 in total expenses. So that's food, hotel, gas, that gist. At this one, I did have a single booth, and my single booth was $280. So if you think about it, for a 2-day market weekend, spending 17 hours at the market, that is just the times that it goes from, not the times that I may have got there or setting up. After it all in sales, you know, minusing expenses and all that, I ended up only making $1,958.47. Again, to some people, this is a fantastic weekend, okay? But to my opinion, my business, this is not a great weekend. I am not sure if I'm going to go back next year. I've been debating on it and then seeing if a double booth possibly would do better, because it was kind of crammed, so that might have been the issue. But I think a big part was the location of my booth. When people were coming to the event, they passed by my booth first. So I was the first booth. They kind of saw, well, obviously I had more booths by me, but like when they enter, that's where they enter, is me. And then they go around and do their thing, and then they come back and they're like, spent all my money, spent more than I wanted to, and go home. And most people don't buy things straight off the bat either. They'll wait until later, or when they come back to leave, then they'll be like, oh, I'll come back when we're on our way out. And so that was kind of hard. I feel like maybe my booth would have done better if it was in a different spot. Obviously, I don't know that for a fact, but that is what I'm thinking. I did make a pros and cons list, because I'm really struggling if I want to do this one again next year, you know? And so the pros that I have is that I got my business out there. That's always like the main thing when doing markets, is getting your business out there, letting people see your products in person, so that when they do decide to purchase and they will purchase online, they know what they're going to be getting. And I only had 2 pros. My other pro was I was able to take it easy. So because I had so much downtime, especially on Sunday, I was able to get more crocheting and just kind of relax my mind a bit, because when I'm at home doing business, my mind is constantly racing and going in so many different directions that this was good for me mentally, was just to just chill the whole time. Now on to the cons. So a con was having to drive there, total of 5 hours of driving. That's not including like the drive time from my booth to where our hotel was. Our hotel was 30 minutes away. So from setup, had to drive to the hotel, then Saturday morning had to drive to the booth, drive back to the hotel, and Sunday drive back. You know, so it's just, it adds up. And so the con was having to go that far and only do that much in gross sales, or net sales, whatever. You guys know what I mean. And then my other con was there was absolutely no one on Sunday. I kid you not, I walked around because it was so dead. And I was like, Maddie, I'm just gonna walk around, just get my legs moving. And I maybe saw 100 people. There was no one. It was packed Saturday morning especially. And then Sunday came and it was just a ghost town. I kid you not. It was pretty crazy. A factor that may have been in this is that the Minnesota Vikings did play. I believe at noon on Sunday. I don't really follow football, so I don't know exactly. And so that may have played a factor. But personally, Sundays, I don't want to leave my house. That's just a day where I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to chill on the couch, maybe do like a Sunday reset or do a couple of things here and there in my home. But I hate going places on Sundays. That possibly could have played a factor. The other con was a bad spot. And then my last con was that the event was so spread out. I get there is 600 vendors, okay? Don't get me wrong. They had vendors everywhere. There was vendors that were way north of me and across the bridge. And when you walk down a certain street, on one side of the street, there could be like 5 vendors because they're so, like those guys were so spread out. Whereas where my area was, we were right next to each other. We were real close. And I think that if this event decided to do what the Fargo Street Fair does, is shut down a street, okay, just one street, and just have all the booths line up, I think that would be so much better. All the vendors would do so much better because then people don't have to walk as far. Because from my booth to the most north people was about like a 4 to 5 mile walk. No one wants to do that. Sorry, but no one wants to do that. You never know how craft fairs are gonna go until you do them. And I'm so glad that I did this one because I met some subscribers, met some new business friends, which is really exciting and I'm really happy about. And it's always nice to have other business friends because they understand what you're going through, or like, I don't know, just a bunch of things. I can't really think right now because I have a lot going on. I don't know. I'll really have to think about this one during our, especially like our market recap video that I'll do at the beginning of 2025. I don't know if I'm gonna do this one again. We'll see, I guess. I didn't mean to like end this video so down and bleh, but truly when I got home, I felt terrible. I don't know. It just, I did leave having like a good feeling or anything. So alrighty, I am gonna end this video here. If you guys enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.